Die Wild en Jagspan is in Las Vegas, Amerika vir die SAI Hunters Convention. As die eerste van 4 episodes wat ons hier vanaf Las Vegas uitsaai, het ons eers gesels met die bekende boogjagter Tom Miranda oor jagte in Afrika, sowel as met so 'n paar Amerikaners waar mens Afrika diere in Amerika kan jag.
Originally started as Tom Miranda Bow Hunting Camp. Basically, I had TV shows that were on ESPN that always appeared in Africa on Sunday mornings for like 15 years. So a lot of people in Africa knew me, and I came to Africa a lot to hunt. And I got together with a good friend of mine, Zach Robler, and we started the Tom Miranda Bow Hunting Camp. It's been really good. A lot of guys that see my shows want to come over. And of course, anytime you have a hunting camp anywhere, US or Africa, you have to get the good word of mouth out there. And of course, I had a great platform being able to advertise my hunting adventures on TV. And that's what really kept us going. Well, I think a lot of American clients like American game, and we have so much diversity. You know, we've got the bears and the caribou and the elk and the deer and the sheep and the moose and all the rest of it. And so getting a guy interested in traveling abroad and hunting is the first hurdle. Typically, if you can get them over to Africa and they can see what it's really like, besides the long flight, they love it. I've been 45 times to Africa hunting. I love coming to Africa. I'm probably the biggest bow hunting ambassador for Africa. And the challenge is just getting them to come over. If I can just get them on the jet and get them over there, I know that they'll love it. And there's nothing like being in Africa bow hunting, because just like we have so many different species of game in North America, you have to go to those individual areas to find them. But in Africa, you can be set up in a tree stand or a ground blind over a water hole and see 15 different species in one place. And that's something that just never happens in the US, unless you're hunting on a game ranch in Texas. And I think a lot of the guys really like the wild experience, And there are game ranches in South Africa, but the reality is the land tracts are so huge, 20, 30, 40,000 hectares. Once you get on the property, it's like hunting in the wild. I mean, that really, the fences are to keep other animals out, not to keep those animals in. And so for me, it's been harder lately to get guys to come to Africa. And I think part of that is because a lot of the hunters are an older generation, and a lot of them came to Africa in the 80s and 90s, and they've already been over. And as they get older, they really don't want to fly that far anymore. We need more younger people to get into it. We need younger people to get excited about it. And that's what I'm trying to do. Well, I'll tell you what, if you enjoy bow hunting, you better get out there, guys, because it's just as fun as it gets. There's nothing like going to full draw, holding it, letting the animal get to the right angle, and making the shot. I always tell everybody that rifle hunting's cheating. And once you pick up a bow and you try it, you'll never go back, because it is definitely the best way to hunt.
The African animals that we have, what's called an exotic in the U.S. is anything that's not indigenous to North America. So, kudu, sable, eland, giraffe, zebra, impala, springbuck, Grant's gazelle, all these animals are considered exotic animals in North America. And so in Texas, it's a huge, huge business for us. Lots of breeders, lots of hunting ranches, and it's really good, I feel, for both the United States and Africa. And here's how that translates back and forth. So when we have clients that come to us, they may be on a budget, or they may not have a budget to hunt. But what's good about it is we don't have all the species that Africa has. We have some of them, we have a large number of them, but it's good. We can talk to people, especially if we've been to Africa and hunted, we know what it's like. And so it's good. It's good in several ways. We can refer clients to other African hunting outfitters, but it's a huge business in the U.S. It's growing by leaps and bounds still today. The economy is very good in Texas. It's never hit us very hard. Lots more breeders showing up now. The whitetail industry is going away, and exotics are taking their place. So as far as the hunting goes, it's really good. I feel people today are very busy. They're on a time table and a schedule. They don't have time to spend 20 days in Africa. They would rather stay in the U.S. and hunt for 3 days on a hunting ranch in Texas than make the trip. But the purpose behind that trip to come to Africa is to experience that whole deal. So we encourage people to go to Africa and experience that. So I think it's a win-win for both of us, really. Ronnie River Ranch is located in Uvalde, Texas. We're 90 miles straight west of San Antonio. We have 75 different species from all over the world that we breed and raise. We hunt, but we're also part of a conservation group too. So half of our business is directly related to conservation. We do safari tours during the summertime when we're not hunting. Come check us out on the web, BrawnyRiverRanch.com.
So we've got over 70 species of game in Texas on 30 different ranches that we hunt all in the same area. You may drive 5 minutes or 30 minutes from our lodge. Some ranches have Dama gazelle, addax, scimitar, horned oryx, some of the species from Africa that you can no longer hunt there. We have thriving populations in Texas, over 20,000 scimitar horned oryx, probably over 12,000 Dama gazelle. So the population is done really well because of hunting and conservation. Yeah, we do breed them. They were introduced to Texas in our area, Kerr County, in the 1960s. And since then, we don't raise cattle, we don't breed sheep, it's only exotic. So the African game, sable, roan, gemsbok, blessbok, impala, springbok, white bearded wildebeest. We don't have blue wildebeest or goldens, but we have white bearded. So guys will go to Africa, shoot a blue, golden, black, and then they come to Texas and they can shoot a white bearded with us. Most of the exotics we're hunting, the African species are 5-10 times the price of what they would be in Africa. You know, a wildebeest will be 5,900 versus 800 in South Africa. So a lot of the guys will hunt the species with us, 1 or 2, and then they're keen to go over to Africa and shoot 10 or 15 of them over there for the same price that they're going to spend in Texas. But some guys are older, they can't make the flight anymore, and it's more convenient for them to hunt in Texas. So at Africa Hunt Lodge, we're also into game breeding. We have black impala, golden wildebeest, great Inyalo genetics. We've been to golden breeders and bought from the York family. This year we're hoping to start selling some of those as well. They were so expensive in the past, but now that the supply and demand curve has come down a bit, we're hunting quite a few black impala and golden wildebeest at reasonable prices now, and it seems to be quite popular now to hunt these species for our clients. So as a business model, breeding these species, we don't just have to rely on breeding them in the auction prices. We have the hunters to come in, and the supply and the demand come together to where you're going to find the right price to shoot these animals for on the hunting side. Clients can come and hunt with us in Texas or in Africa. TexasHuntLodge.com, AfricaHuntLodge.com. We'll have, between the two, over 100 different species you can hunt. We can really take care of you any time of the year, whether it's in Texas or in Africa. There's always a great hunting season. It's not going to be too warm or too cold. We have beautiful lodging, great accommodations, and terrific animals to hunt.